Hello, and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today, for our number talk, we are looking at the fraction 5/9, and we're going to use mental math to decide whether it is more or less than 1/2, a very important benchmark fraction. We're going to do it without cross multiplication. We're not going to convert these into decimals. We're going to use mental math. So one way to think about this would be to think about what happens if we double 5/9. Because I know that if I double 1/2, I know that I'm going to get one whole. It's going to look like 2 halves, but that's really the same as one whole. So what happens if I double 5/9? Well, if I add another 5/9 on top of that, remember when we're adding fractions, we need the denominator to be the same, but when we do have them the same, we're not adding them. That's simply our unit. 5/9 and another 5/9 is going to make 10/9. So take a look at my two sums. When I double 1/2, I get 1 exactly, 2 over 2. If I double 5/9, I'm going to get 10/9, and that's greater than a whole. A whole with ninths would be 9/9, right? Whenever your fraction has the same numerator and denominator that's equal to one whole. So if I'm doubling 5/9 and I get greater than one whole, I'm thinking that 5/9 is going to be a little bit bigger than 1/2. Now, a different way to think about that would be to think what is actually going to be my fraction if I try to take half of 9. Well, 9 is an odd number, so let's see what happens if I take half of either of those numbers next to 9, right? So half of 8, which is 1 less than 9, would be 4. Half of 10, which is 1 more than 9, it's going to be 5. So what goes right in the middle there? What's between 4 and 5? Well, I can call that 4.5 or 4 and 5/10. If you want to make them both go to the 10th place, you can, but take a look. 5 and 0/10 is still going to be greater than 4 and 5/10. So both of those methods work. Maybe you found another method. Either way, 5/9 is greater than 1/2.